What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, back here with another match preview with my friend Slav. How you doing?
I'm all good, bro. How are we? How is everything?
I mean, apart from football, I'm doing all right. But the football's keeping me a bit depressed at the moment. But
join the club.
Yeah, obviously, North London derby tomorrow. Biggest game left in our season. How are you feeling about this one?
Not great. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. You'd have to be a nutcase to be going into this game thinking we've got an opportunity to get a result. Of course, everyone will say to you, derby form goes out the window, and that is anything can happen on the day. And I don't disagree, but it's not like I've had any glimpses where I've gone, okay. I mean, the other night was just quite honestly appalling. 0 shots on target. Like, I'm not Jose out, but he's paid £15 million a year to get results, and he can't get shots on target against a team that have been conceding goals for fun. That is straight up embarrassing. That is just straight up embarrassing.
Yeah, that's true. But when you talk about the other night and about Jose, what's the answer? Is it his tactics? Is it the players? Is it Daniel Levy not investing all those years? Like, what? I don't understand. Like, what's gone wrong here?
It's the players. It's the lack of investment. It's the lack of a winning mentality. These players are a bunch of losers. They are a bunch of losers that don't care about the club. They barely care about themselves. They don't care about us. And no matter what they say on social media, they are losers. They'll never win anything with this mentality. And that's sort of why Jose was brought in. But even he's struggling to change it. Too many of them have been there for far too long. Eric Lamella's had more injuries than goals. He's been there for 7 years. Jan Vertonghen, 8 years. These players, people need to let go. If they were good, it's so obvious they aren't good enough. What are you expecting them to do? What do you expect Eric
At
Lamella
least have
to
a shot on
pop up and
target. At least have a shot on target.
Are people expecting Eric Lamella to pop up and suddenly be prime Gareth Bale?
Yeah, but it's not even like, expecting Lamella to pop up and be prime Gareth Bale. Like, at least have a shot on target. Bournemouth, every single team against Bournemouth had at least one shot on target since 2015, apart from Middlesbrough, in the fucking Championship. Yeah? So I don't understand. It's not like our players are like scraping the barrel of Premier League standard. You know what I mean?
There is no excuse. There is no excuse. And I'm sick of people giving all these players chance after chance going. I bet there'll be people in the comments going, oh, Lamella's all right because he works hard. I'm so sick of all of this. I want to win. I want to win trophies. I want to be up there with Liverpool, Man City, and United. I want to be Chelsea. I want to be successful. I'm so sick of mediocrity. And Eric Lamella is mediocrity. All these players that have just been at the club too long. We need to build a team around them. Ndombele, Kane, Son. It's just so frustrating nowadays.
And
it's just so all the happy clappers are just so frustrating.
When you look at Ndombele, obviously he came on second half. 5 minutes. He was absolutely brilliant, but then he could hardly walk after that. Did you see when there was a break? Like, he was limping, he was out of breath.
I saw that. I actually think it's just the way he walks, which is just a bit weird.
I don't know. It just looked like he was dead already. Like, after 10 minutes, like, he couldn't move after 10 minutes.
It's I honestly have no idea. Only the coaching staff know his limits and his fitness. But people are saying, would you start him tomorrow?
I don't think so. I think I'd bring him on for the last 20 minutes if we needed a goal. If we're trying to chase the game. But apart from that, you can't trust him to start.
Looking ahead to the game, like, rants aside, looking ahead to the game, they're in good form. They look good recently. Arteta's got sorted them out sort of in the way we were hoping Jose would sort us out.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough game. It really will. I do think that there is a possibility we can show up and get a result. It's a shame. I think the fact that there's no fans there puts us at a disadvantage in a game like this at the Spurs Stadium. I think, as we saw last year in the game with Arsenal at Wembley, we were really poor. However, the fans sort of pushed us on to get that result, albeit a bit of luck with the penalty save and the penalty that we got. But I think it definitely helped that the fans were sort of there. And looking into the game, it's going to, like I said, it's going to be really tough. It's going to be difficult. They're going to be up for it. They're going to. I think it will come.
They've
I
had
think it will be
48 hours more rest than us as well.
Yeah, I think it will come down. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be a low scoring game or a high scoring game. I really can't decide. Can't figure it out. Depends on the team selection. I think a lot rests on the team selection tomorrow afternoon.
What do we need to do to win this game tomorrow?
Fight.
Apart from score more goals than them, it's obvious.
Fight. They need to show fight. They need to show that they want to be at this club, that they want to play for this manager, they want to play for Tottenham. This is the biggest game of the season now. It's sad, but it is true.
Yeah.
And we've got to outrun them. We've got to outwork them, and we've got to create chances. Keep it tight and create chances. I don't know what's happened to us going forward. We all know what's happened. We all know what's happened to us defensively. And one thing I will say about Arsenal, as poor as they've been over the last 2 years, and as bad as they've been defensively, which is quite shambolic, but they've never had a problem going forward. They've always scored goals.
Yeah.
But us, we now can't defend or score goals.
Well, yeah, we've kept 3 clean sheets since lockdown, since football's come back. Is that right? Is it 3?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's definitely an improvement.
An improvement, yeah. But I'd rather win games.
Yeah, I mean, look, we're not scoring goals. We're not even creating chances, not getting shots off on. It doesn't make sense to me because Son, Kane, Moura, Bergwijn, like, whoever you play there, it's just numb up top.
Yeah, and the thing is, these are Champions League level attackers, quality forwards. We've got arguably the best striker in the world, one of the best wingers in the world, one of the best young wingers in the world. Lucas Moura has played in plenty of Champions League games, scored that hat trick. We've got Gio. It's a weird one.
I mean, for me, the midfield are not creating enough. They're not. You saw as soon as Ndombele came on, he was the one to break those lines, find those passes. He's got it up there. He really does. You know what I mean? He's got that eye to the pass that Eriksen used to have, or Eriksen's had. You know what I mean? We don't have anyone else in our squad that can pick up that ball, pick out Kane, 30 yards in front of him.
That's why people are saying Ndombele should start. He's one of the best young midfielders in Europe. He's just, I don't think any of us really know what's going on there.
As much as I love Giovanni Lo Celso, he's not that guy. He's more of a Modric kind of midfielder that knits everything together when Ndombele's the one to find that cutting edge pass. You know what I mean?
Also, Gio apparently picked up a knock against Bournemouth, so hopefully he can play. He hasn't played well the last couple of games.
Yeah, I mean, he was all right against Everton, but he was shocking against. He was shocking, Bournemouth, and the game before.
I thought he was poor at Sheffield United as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think in terms of, I think it's got to be a midfield 3 tomorrow.
Who would you put in the midfield 3?
For me, I mean, I thought Sissoko wasn't great the other night either.
He was poor, man. He was really poor.
But
he's got to play. He's got to play.
It would have to be him, Gio, and Winks. Same as the other night.
Does that fill you with confidence?
Not really, but tell me who you can see it on my face that who else is who can go? I mean, people come starting Ndombele. You can't get a start against Bournemouth. He's not going to start the biggest game of the season, that's for sure. So there's not even any point me putting him.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at how we can win, the only way I can see us getting a win in this game is if it's a carbon copy of the Man City at home game when Arsenal pump us for 90 minutes and we just get lucky 2 goals and they luckily don't score. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And a red card that will help us. Yeah.
Well, it looks like Guendouzi won't be playing, so that could be a chance of a red card.
I mean, obviously, just our luck. The one red card they do get against Leicester is their 3rd choice striker.
Yeah. I mean, just nothing's going for us at the moment. It really isn't. Do you feel for Jose?
In a way.
Is he part of the problem?
I feel for Jose, but I do think he can change it a little bit.
In terms of what, though?
The style of play. These players are. You can play attacking football and be tight at the back. We saw it on the pitch.
Yeah, but back end of Poch, we couldn't do that. He couldn't find a way to do it. And under Jose,
I'm telling you, these players have been together too long. It's time to move some of them on.
As Sir Alex Ferguson said, a squad should never stay together for more than 3 to 4 years.
Exactly, and some of these boys have been here for 7.
Exactly.
Eight, nine. Jan de Tonga and Hugo Lloris.
But you say we can defend tight and attack well. Poch couldn't do that at the back end of his career. Mourinho can't seem
because
to do
the
it.
players have been there
Exactly. So we
together
can't
so
do
long.
that then. We can't do that then.
Then you put me in an awkward position here. I don't know. I'm like I said to you the other day. I'm sort of losing interest.
Tell me, just to finish, something positive going into this derby, please.
You just hit the nail on the head. It's a derby. There's every opportunity, every chance we can go in with it's a one game. Look, everyone always says if there's one manager in the world you want for one game, it's Jose Mourinho. And Arsenal haven't got a good record against him at all. They're in massive decline from what they used to be as a football club. Biggest decline I think anyone has ever seen in sport and football. And it's, like I said, you hit the nail on the head. It's derby. Anything can happen. Form goes out the window. We go into this, get a result, go above them, and then sort of reevaluate from there. But I do think next season can be different because we've seen it. We've seen it before. Jose wins the league the year after having a terrible season.
Yeah, I mean,
Not that I'm saying we're going to win the league. We're not going to win the league.
Look, I just hate this lot so much. I just hate them so much, and I cannot bear losing to them. I really can't. Every time we lose to them, it hurts so much. And every time we win,
I just hate. It's just because the banter that they give is just like they used to be a massive club, one of the top clubs in Europe. Now they're
biggest decline in football history. You said yesterday.
Yeah, it's embarrassing how far they've declined. It's it's bad. The thing that they'll say they'll reply with, "Oh, you're just as bad. You're worse." Yeah, we are, but we don't have high expectations because at the end of the day, we've never had the financial backing that they've got. We've never sort of been at the level. We've not won them what they have, and so we don't mind. We don't mind sort of in fact that we're in such a bad situation. We know that we can get out of it and build. They used to be a top European club, and now, I mean, they're scraping with us for 8th.
Yeah, I mean, they went from undefeated a whole season to finishing 8th. Anyway, look, this isn't even a North London derby anyway. They're from fucking South London, so let them nomads think they're from North London. But at the end of the day, this is a London derby. Tottenham are the only original North London club, so they can go do one. You know what I mean?
Well,
I fucking hate this lot. I don't care. Let's just do it. I don't care if it goes off Aubameyang's backside. Let's just beat these bastards tomorrow. Please.
It's yeah. I mean, I'd do anything. I mean, the thing is, though, like, we're not gonna be there. Are you gonna be that buzzy if I don't know. I've just lost without being able to go, and with the results and the performances, it's just so draining.
Look,
tell me you're not. Are you pumped for this game? Are you ready and pumped up for this game?
Nah, it's not like a normal London derby, and not only that, but there's not much riding on the game as well. So it's not. It feels like a very small North London derby.
Like a friendly.
But I don't really care.
No, playing them in the Asia Cup. That's what it feels
I don't
like.
care. No fans or what. I don't care. Let's just beat this lot tomorrow. Off Aubameyang's backside, whatever. I don't care.
Something to cheer us all up and to
I just can't face losing to them again. I can't face losing to them.
It sort of makes a terrible season a little bit better. And then when we do watch the documentary when it comes out, we can at least smile at the end of it.
That documentary is going to be a pure embarrassment.
Yeah.
Anyway, score prediction. Don't predict. Don't do it, Slav. Come on, be positive.
You want me to be honest, or you want me to just give you a score prediction?
I'll leave it up to you.
I'm going to go 1-1.
1-1. I'm going 1-0 Spurs.
I love the positivity. I'm
going 1-0
Let's hope
Spurs.
that you're right and I'm wrong.
1-0. It's either going to be.
I do think that they'll score.
Yeah, they might. But you know what? I'm going 1-0. I'm going for a Harry Kane penalty or an own goal for Arsenal. So let's do it.
I agree. I go Harry Kane penalty. He loves a penalty against them.
Yeah, exactly.
A massive game tomorrow. Hopefully the boys can just for once for this season just put on one big performance. I don't care if we lose the remaining 3 games. Well, actually, no, I do because we'll probably finish below them. But one last big performance to the end of the season, regroup, and then come back for next season.
Exactly.
You're bang on there.
All right.
All right, legend Ben. Let's hope that I'll come on for the match review and player ratings in a couple of days, and or
Come on for a
tomorrow,
fan cam after the game tomorrow.
If we lose, I don't know. We'll see.
All right.
We'll see.
All right, thanks, Slav.
All
North
right.
London derby tomorrow. Let's do this. Come on, you Spurs.
Hopefully, North London will be white. Come on.
To be honest, North London's not white. It's not red. It's just dead.
Yeah, you're not wrong. London is just a bit dead.
All right, like, subscribe, and comment. North London
Tottenham.
derby tomorrow. Get yourselves up for it. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on.